This is Tom Hager with the Moscow-Pullman Daily News, reporting after Washington State's 31-27 victory over UCLA on the road at the Rose Bowl. The win moves WSU to 7-3 overall and 5-2 in Pac-12 play. Now, despite the fact that WSU is ineligible for the Pac-12 championship game based on tie-breaking scenarios, this is the kind of win that can be a huge momentum boost going forward just based on how this game ended. So for those of you who did not watch it, WSU quarterback Luke Falk threw a game-winning 21-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Marks with just 3 seconds left. Now what made this victory so incredible was the fact that going into that final drive, it seemed like WSU had no business even being in this game. Up to that point, they'd been outgained by over 200 yards, and just moments earlier, UCLA quarterback Josh Rosen had scrambled 37 yards for the go-ahead touchdown with just 69 seconds left to play. And to top it all off, Falk had had a pretty terrible game up to that point. He'd only thrown for 264 yards, which might sound like a lot until you consider the fact that WSU throws the ball on every play and had only rushed for 38 yards in this game. But despite all that, everyone knew that WSU still had a chance in this game just based on Falk's history this year. In Week 2, he guided the team to a 37-34 victory at Rutgers when he led the team on a 90-yard drive in 78 seconds that culminated in a game-winning touchdown pass with 13 seconds left. And a few weeks after that, he led the team to a 45-38 double overtime victory at Oregon, and that was only made possible because he threw the game-tying touchdown pass as time expired in regulation. And he only completed 3 passes tonight on the final drive, but they were all pretty big. He threw a 16-yard pass to Marks, a 30-yard pass to Don Williams, and then the game-winning 21-yard pass to Marks. So what I liked about that final play was that he was calm and poised under pressure. He rolled out to his right and threw a back shoulder fade to Marks where only he could get it. Now Marks was closely defended on this play, but Falk recognized the fact that an interception would end the game and they were already in field goal position, so he threw a ball that was low risk and only Marks could get to it. So Falk was 10th in the ESPN Heisman voting going into this, and despite the fact that he had a mediocre performance, he's still going to move up in those rankings just based on the context of this game. UCLA is 7-3 and had 3 straight wins under his belt coming into this game and was coming off a 41-0 victory against Oregon State. So not only was Falk facing a good UCLA team, he also overcame concussion-like symptoms in this game. He was taken out in the second quarter when his helmet slammed against the ground and didn't come back until after halftime. But nevertheless, he came back and had that epic final drive. So we thought going into this that the key was going to be to intercept Rosen at least once, because UCLA was 5-0 this season when Rosen had not thrown an interception. And he did not throw a pick tonight either, but that didn't matter because WSU's defense came up big when it counted the most. UCLA had 4 drives of at least 57 yards that ended in field goals, and that set the stage for Falk and that final performance, and that is why WSU was walking out of the Rose Bowl with a 31-27 victory. Reporting for the Moscow-Pullman Daily News, this is Tom Hager.